Alright, yo, so there's been some leaks with The Last of Us 2 and everything. I already been telling y'all that this shit was gonna happen too, bro. Like, so watch out for that. But this is not a major leak. You know, this is not gameplay leaks or anything like that. This is more so of just regular news leak, release date shit, and on top of that, and you know, different editions being leaked and everything. So that's pretty interesting, you know what I'm saying? So this is gonna be tough. Shout out to MBG for this video, and let's go ahead and get into this joint, bro. I can't wait to peep this and see exactly what he gotta say, because his videos be A1 all the time.
Alright guys, today we have some very exciting news regarding The Last of Us Part 2, a big leak that I think a lot of you are going to be very interested in. Now we do have to understand before proceeding that this is a leak. Now it seems legitimate. Yeah. There's a lot here that seems very legitimate. We even have some photos of the special edition and the collector's edition, which I will try to have up on screen when I talk about them. But we do have to understand this is a leak, and this information will not become official until this Tuesday. But this says that The Last of Us 2 rumors have been running rampant as of recently, with the latest possibly revealing what to expect during the upcoming PlayStation State of Play. It appears as though a new listing has surfaced online detailing both a special and collector's edition in addition to The Last of Us 2 release date. The listing comes courtesy of the Swift Softridge store. If the listing is anything to go by, The Last of Us 2 will be releasing on February 28th, 2020. It states the game will be available in store from February 28th, 2020, whereas it will be shipped one day before. This has also been supported by other insiders, many of whom have stated the game will launch in February of next year. In addition to the release date, the listing seems to have also revealed 3 editions for the game, all of which have been featured below. So the standard edition, priced at $60. They have a special edition, which is priced at $100, and then they have a collector's edition, which is priced at around $280. It goes on to say it's important to note that the prices above will most likely not be the exact same. And then they actually post a screenshot of this, which I'll see if I can get this one up there.
$280.
Previous leaks have indicated the arrival of an Ellie edition. If that's the case, there'll probably be more editions than just the 3 above. Unfortunately, the website doesn't list what any of the editions include, instead mentions further information will follow. Many eagle-eyed fans have noticed the collector's edition is priced at a whopping $280. It's unclear what justifies that price, although one thing which is for sure, it's going to have a pretty hefty price or pre-order incentive. And while there's no way to verify this information, we advise fans to remain somewhat skeptical. Sony and Naughty Dog are both yet to comment on the matter. So
I have to cop them up.
That's the information we currently have today. I can't say I'm shocked that this has happened. Anybody who watched my breaking news video yesterday, what I did was I wanted to predict the release date we were going to get, and my prediction was February 20th, 2020. So if this release date is true, then it seems that I am 8 days off, which I would say is not bad. And, you know, I know many of you also left your predictions down below, but if this does end up being the release date, I think it's a good date. I think it's certainly far enough away from the release of Death Stranding, and it's at a really good time where I think, if I'm being honest, I've said this before, I don't think it matters when The Last of Us Part 2 releases.
To be honest.
I think that game is going to, it's going to scare everything else that's around it, so I'm sure that we're not the only ones as fans paying attention to this leak. There are probably other publishers looking at this thinking, oh man, if this is true, and we had a game that was supposed to come out that week or within those 2 weeks, we need to get out of there right now. That's the type of game The Last of Us 2 is. But also looking at these, you know, the special edition and the collector's edition. Now, I'm not sure what the difference between the collector's edition and the supposed Ellie edition is going to be. Now, for those of you who know what I'm talking about, there was a leak a while ago saying that there's basically 4 different editions, and what we're seeing here is 3 different editions, a regular, special, and collector's, and the 4th edition is, like they said here, supposed to be the Ellie edition. I have no idea what that will be. If that
Ellie
ends up being
edition?
a thing. It would be surprising to me if it hasn't leaked, but all of these other editions have leaked. Maybe it will be exclusive to a certain retailer or something like that. Maybe that's why it's not listed here. And, you know, $280 for this collector's edition. It looks like it'll be some type of statue, potentially, with Ellie.
Right.
And then if that is what the collector's edition is, it makes you think, what would the Ellie edition contain? Either way, I'll tell you this. For me personally, I normally don't do, like, collector's editions or anything like that. But whatever the most expensive edition is, unless it's, like, you know, $2,000 or something like that, something absolutely ridiculous, I'll I will probably get it. You know, I'm very much looking forward to this game, and it's one of the games that I probably get the collector's edition for it, if I'm being honest. But either way, this is some
might fuck around and get it. Might
news. I told you guys I would do my absolute best to keep you updated with every little piece of information we get leading up to this, because The Last of Us Part 2, in my opinion, is a game that deserves this type of, you know, just this type of attention, if I'm being honest. It's not often we get a game like this, and once the game's out, the game's going to be out. But I haven't seen a game with this much hype surrounding it. I haven't seen a game this big in a very long time. But that's pretty much going to do it for the video, guys. Because we're getting these pieces of news and information so rapidly, I'm doing my best to keep these videos as short and as informative as I can, while also injecting a little bit of my opinion in there as well. So do me a favor, leave me your thoughts down below. What do you think about this leak? Do you believe it? Do you believe this February 28th, 2020 date? And if you do, what do you think about it? How far off were you with your prediction? Were you correct in your prediction? And when it comes to these editions that have leaked, which edition appeals to you most? I will be very interested to see what you guys have to say. Leave the video a like if you enjoyed it or found it informative. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the bell notification icon, and feel free to share this video out on top of all that. But until next time, guys, take care.
Great video. All right. Whew, $280 for the collector's edition. Jesus Christ. All right, if you really think about it, if you're a huge fan, like, you know what I'm saying, like, we all love The Last of Us. But if you're a huge fan, $280 is really not that bad. It's really not that bad. But that is $280 compared to like $100 or compared to like $80. I better be getting some heat rock, bro. If I'm paying I better be getting some heat, nigga. On everything, I better be getting some fire. Everything, bro. Posters, all that. I better be getting all that shit. Because with the Spider-Man shit, I ain't getting no poster. You feel me? I got a cup, blanket, a hat, and a little hand statue. It wasn't even really a statue. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. But hey, I don't care about none of that. February 28th. He said February 28th, right? That's what he said, right? I believe he said February 28th. Or 25th. I think it was 28th. Yeah, February 28th, bro. So that shit gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna be crazy. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, man, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Please turn on notifications to get notified of when I upload and stream. More bangers is on the way. That's all I can really say for y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just stay tuned for the bangers. More streams coming up. Me and my baby girl Bethany gonna be streaming, and you know, we're going to be vlogging and shit in the future, very near future as well, so that's going to be fun. Her birthday's in October and everything, so that shit going to be lit. But yeah, man, I'm out of here, bro. I'm doing enough talking. Peace.
Blood of wine from the witch.
So basically, we're going to be getting a lot of free DLC. That's what I'm assuming. A lot of free stuff throughout the, throughout the game itself in general. So I'm really looking forward to that. That shit gonna be tough as hell. And sort of similar to The Witcher, you know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be fun. And